Hey everybody, Ryan here at etrailer.com. Today on our 2020 GMC Sierra 1500, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the CURT Class 3 2-inch trailer hitch receiver. So what I really like about these trucks is that you can use them to do a little bit of everything, whether it's for work, going on vacation, or just running around town. Adding a hitch to the back of your truck is really going to make it that much more versatile and allow you to enjoy the things that you like to do. Now, whenever you think about a truck, you primarily think of it doing a lot of towing. But believe it or not, many of our customers use their trucks to carry accessories like bikes, racks, and cargo carriers too. One thing I like about this hitch that it's going to offer us is clearance. The end of the receiver tube is going to stick out just past the edge of our bumper, so this should work really well if you happen to use any of those folding accessories. Now, as far as the appearance goes, in my opinion, I think it's going to look pretty good. Hitch, for the most part, is going to blend in and almost look like it's meant to be there. Now, this is a Class 3 hitch, so it's going to give us a 2-inch by 2-inch receiver tube opening and a reinforced collar for extra strength. It's going to utilize the standard 5/8 pin hole. Now, pin and clip does not come included, but if you need one, you can find it here at etrailer.com. It's going to have plate-style safety chain openings, which are actually pretty big and give us quite a bit of room to use just about any size hook that you might have. Now, as far as the hitch's weight capacities go, it's going to have a 600-pound maximum gross tongue weight rating. So that's going to be the amount of weight pushing down on the hitch. So that's more than enough capacity to use just about any cargo carrier or bike rack that you might want to. As far as the maximum gross trailer weight rating, it's going to be 6,000 pounds. So that's going to be the amount of weight pulling on the hitch. So that's the weight of your trailer plus anything you might have on it. Now, this can be used with the weight distribution system, which is a separate component, but if you do use that, the weight capacities do increase. Maximum gross tongue weight rating goes up to 1,000 pounds, and maximum gross trailer weight rating goes up to 10,000 pounds. And I do want to point out, it's never a bad idea to check with your truck's owner's manual to see what the weight capacity of it is. Now I'm going to give you a couple of measurements, and you're going to use these to help figure out which hitch-mounted accessories to get. From the ground to the top inside edge of your receiver tube opening, that's going to be about 19 inches. And you're going to use that measurement to figure out if you need to get a ball mount with either a drop or a rise. From the center of the hitch pin hole to the edge of the rear bumper, it's going to be about 2 inches. You're going to use that to figure out if any folding accessories you might have can be stored in the upright position without making contact with the bumper. So overall, a good-looking hitch that's going to blend right in and give us that versatility we need, whether we're pulling our boat down to the river or using a cargo carrier or bike rack to transport some of our things. Now, as far as the installation goes, it is really easy. It shouldn't take you a whole lot of time. You should have no problem getting it done in your garage or even in your driveway. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and put the hitch on together now. To begin our installation, we're going to be working here at the back of our truck, underneath it, just behind our rear bumper. So if we look on our frame rail, we're going to have 2 factory bolts, one here and one here, and we're going to remove those using a 21mm socket. Now once we have those out, the other side is set up the exact same way, so we'll go over there and take those out as well. With our factory hardware out of the way, it's not a bad idea to take some penetrating oil and spray down those factory bolt holes. Come back with a tube brush just to help kind of clean out any debris that may be inside. Now with an extra set of hands, we can just raise our hitch into position. And the holes in the hitch are going to line up with those factory holes. Then we can just take our factory bolts that we removed and get those threaded in. We want to make sure to get at least one started on each side, that way the hitch will support itself. With all of our hardware in place, now we can come back and tighten everything down. Now we can come back with a torque wrench and tighten all of our hardware down to the amount specified in the instructions. Now that our hitch is completely installed, there is something I do want to point out. These factory safety chain loops that come down on the side of our receiver tube. Those do slightly interfere with your hitch pin, but you can still get it in there and out pretty easily. But if that's something that is going to bother you, what you can do is just bend these factory openings a little bit and bend them up out of the way. So you can just take an adjustable wrench, kind of tighten it down on there, and then just kind of pry it to the side. And that should give us a little more clearance to make getting our hitch pin in and out a little bit easier. And that'll finish up our look at and our installation of the CURT Class 3 2-inch trailer hitch receiver on our 2020 GMC Sierra 1500.